Taylor Swift releasing another album.
The singer tweeted the news yesterday. That came after she first made the big announcement on the MTV Video Music Awards while accepting the Moon Person for Video of the Year. And that's the night's most coveted award. The new album is called Midnight. It's going to be her first full-length set of new material since last year's Evermore. And in it, she says she'll share the stories of 13 sleepless nights that have been scattered throughout her life. It is due out on October 21st. A new streaming series is debuting on Prime Video this week, and it brings viewers back to the world of Middle-earth.
CNN's Rick Damigella has more for us.
We thought the war, at last, was ended.
Fans of J.R.R. Tolkien's novels and the films made from them have a new era of Middle-earth to explore in The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power.
We thought our light would never dim.
Taking place several millennia before the events of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, the series features familiar names from the elves.
It's really the job of dreams. I got to learn so many skills. I got to work with so many people, like worked with the best craftsmen in all of New Zealand.
To the humans.
There's signposts along the way for some of the canon characters that we kind of, you know, the trajectory that you're going towards, but the exciting thing is how do you get there?
One day this will be your kingdom.
And the dwarves.
Durin is a prince of Khazad Dûm, and he's in line, to the first in line to the throne. He's married to Disa, and he's friends with Elrond.
But we Harfoots have each other.
There are no hobbits, but their close relatives, the Harfoots, are integral to the story.
They're quite hilarious. They've got a lot of heart and a lot of joy, even amidst all of the danger that constantly is around the corner for them.
And one of those dangers is a dark power casting a shadow across Middle-earth.
He has not one name, but many.
In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
Looks good.
Yeah, interesting. Let's get downtown. Mike and Fiona, they were doing all the halftime shows, introducing the bands, and so you got to wonder if their ears are still ringing.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that was so much fun. We're going to have more on that coming up, too.
Yes, but right now we have got the fabulous Ma Alice Harper, owner of Ma Harper Creole Kitchen, joining us to share one of her classic Southern recipes and one of her secrets to fried chicken.
A bowl of ice?
Yes, it tenderizes the chicken.
By letting it sit nice, and then you coat it, right?
You don't have to dip it in milk or egg because it'll be wet already.
Okay, a great little tip. And let me tell you, we've already tasted the fried chicken. It's really good.
Yes, and we know things can get kind of crazy this time of year, so Elsa Fernandez is here with ways to help you relax.
Yes, have y'all ever tried fresh eucalyptus in the shower? All you need to do is put it over your shower head and you make an at-home spa experience.
And she's got even a little home pampering kit that we're going to assemble and try out a little bit. Okay, you know by one name, Rudy. Rudy.
Yes, Rudy Rudiger is going to be in town. We're going to tell you how you can meet up with him.
One of those movies, I still try it all the time. And yeah, we're going to recap the Pigskin Classic. We had so much fun out there. And boy, 3 fantastic games. We're going to look back at that and eat some fried chicken too.
All that and more when SA Live continues.
Opportunities for rain in the coming days. Again, about a 30 to 40% coverage. So it's not going to rain everywhere every day, but there's a chance. High temperatures will be in the low 90s, which is a nice welcome change from July when we were in the triple digits. It may actually be difficult for us to get another 100-degree day in the books, but we'll see what September holds for us. Either way, we'll be keeping you updated as we head into Labor Day weekend.
Looking forward to some more rain. Thank you, Sarah.
As soon as Mike and Fiona said Cajun food, you got all excited, didn't you?
Ma Harper had a little container of Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning, my cousin, so she's on the right track. But I want to know more about how you tenderize the chicken with rice. Did I hear that right?
Let's find out. SA Live starts right
now.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Yes. Hello and happy Monday. Let's park that chicken right over here. Bring those wings in for Lynn.
You know that plate was fuller. Ted and I had to taste it.
Oh, I figured you guys got started already. Well, good afternoon. I'm Fiona Gorstein.
And I'm Mike Osterhage, and I'll tell you what, we are still just giddy with excitement over this football weekend that we had. Opening weekend for a lot of high schools, and of course, we had the Pigskin Classic out there, but there were a lot of other great games that went on Friday and Saturday.
Yes, so we want to see your high school football and halftime photos from the players to the cheerleaders. I mean, the marching band, the dance team, pep squads, all of it. If you were there, we want to see it. Be sure to tag us at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter.
6 of the best teams, 3 great football games, 3 halftime shows, 5 points separated all 3 games. That was it. And we got some things you didn't see on KSAT's Pigskin Classic on TV.
Yes, here's a look behind the scenes.
Oh my gosh, we have all access, which means we are right here on the field and the sideline.
Talk about a production. So all of our folks, I mean, there must be at least how many KSAT people here today? 50, I think. Not to mention all of the KSAT folks that are back at the station. And here's the broadcast area. Got all this remote set up. It is being controlled by a truck out there. And this is where Greg and David and Larry broadcast from. We've been doing our halftime cut-ins right here as well.
Is this yours?
The one with the...
Yes, yes,
it's upside down.
Yes.
I've got your bags.
Osterhage? Hold on. What is
your bags here?
T-M-O?
So I'm calling it the Mike Osterhage.
In their own separate packet, we have some highlighters and some pens. Oh, in another separate bag. Oh my gosh, can I just say that I am very impressed with how neatly tied all of your chargers are. Okay, look at my bag of chargers compared to Mike's bag of chargers. Somebody's got time. All right, we're here at the KSAT Insider Gathering. There's a picture station up here. There's a whole backdrop and everything. Okay, we found the swag bags. What's in it? Oh, it's a towel.
Oh, yeah, very cool.
Rally it.
Rally.
Kind of looks like an old
Try it on.
Cleveland
Try it
Browns
on. I
helmet,
got to know
so-
if this fits your head.
Of course it won't.
Oh, it does.
It does.
It looks great.
Set.
Another one for the history books there, Mike. Look at that.
Love
Look at that.
the old Monday Night Football music on there.
Well, we learned over the weekend that you can look forward to the KSAT Pigskin Classic next year, too. So we are very excited.
It's almost like waiting for Christmas now. So, hey, speaking of football, Rudy Rudiger is in San Antonio this weekend, and Jen tells us where you can hang out with him, and he's helping a local scholarship fund a little bit later on in the show.
Well, did you know that August was Black Business Month? So we had to get one of the longest running Black business owners in town here to celebrate. She's been on national TV for her Creole cooking and was even supported by San Antonio Spurs legends like David Robinson and Sean Elliott.
We are privileged to call her friend. Ma Alice Harper, owner of Ma Harper's Creole Kitchen, is with us and got some fantastic Southern recipes. It is so good to see you, my dear.
It's good to see you guys.
Welcome, welcome.
Big
All right.
girl, 93. I'm a bumblebee, but I ain't gonna sting nobody but me.
Okay, we're talking about your fried chicken, and if you didn't see this, you have got that sitting in just ice cubes?
It's just ice.
What does that do for the chicken?
It tenderizes it.
Now, I've heard a lot of people talk about like putting it in maybe buttermilk or something like that. Oh,
You want all that?
No? No buttermilk?
We didn't have that when I was coming up.
Okay. And you said that when you kind of doing the rooster there, you had to put it in, your mom used to put it in ice?
Eating everything out the field.
Yeah.
Out the, you don't put that ice in there. Out the field. That's enough.
No? That's enough?
A little bit.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, just a little bit. All right. Yes, ma'am. Let me move my script over there, and then shake this up.
Okay.
All right. So you'd get everything off the field, and mom would tenderize the rooster in ice?
Well, we do the natural. Kill him, clean him, cut him up, and cook him, but just before we, you know, finish cooking it, we dropped ice. We didn't have ice cube. We just chopped ice and let it go.
So an ice bath.
Yeah.
All right, and you got some...
Tenderize, even if you're cooking any kind of meat, like a smothered,
Yeah?
just put a little ice and it makes the meat tenderize because it opens the pores of the meat.
Oh, okay. And about 350 on the oil there, and how long is this going to cook?
Well, normally I don't have the basket. I let it cook about 8-9 minutes. I pull it up because once you have a basket and you pull up your chicken, it's still cooking, and it'll be cooking in, you know, another 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then you drop it back down.
Okay. Well, through the magic of television, we have some pre-cooked already. Go figure.
And yes.
And it's not chewy.
No. Okay, what are you making, Fiona?
Okay.
Excuse me while I eat.
All right.
Okay. I call that the Trinity Sausage. So you put the sausage, and then you put the Trinity. You stir it up. Now that was a meal for us.
So this is onion, celery, red and green bell peppers, parsley. We'll stir that up. Okay, and let that cook down a bit.
I have to see.
Okay. How's that look?
So what would be your favorite thing to cook?
All of it. I love cooking.
You do? Just anything?
Yeah, I need a little water in the top.
Okay.
You see, what are you
water?
doing?
Okay.
It's like no oil. The oil in the sausage will give you flavor.
Everything you need.
The flavor out of the meat goes in, and we need a little more awa and a top, and it's like simmering. And you could take this and put it over rice, or you could put it over mashed potatoes, or you can do what we did in the country, made a sandwich and was glad to have it.
And speaking of rice, you've got some rice over here with some red beans on top of it.
It's not doing it, it's messy.
Okay.
And how long has your place been in town here now? How long you been in San Antonio?
God have allowed me to operate 31 years, May 15th.
Wow. And that's here in town, and you grew up in New Orleans, right?
Oh yeah, but I've been in San Antonio 56 years. Now, I want everybody to know, I've never seen a U-Haul go behind a hearse. So I don't mind giving recipes. It's true. I haven't.
Right.
So I wouldn't tell the ladies, stop by in Jiffy.
Don't do it.
The purpose of that, the Sam egg, oil, you tell I'm from Louisiana, and milk, you put it in, buying everything else, which is flour, cornmeal, sugar. This was our cake.
It is delicious. We've already sampled that as well.
You know, I'm the second oldest of 16, so whatever. We were grateful.
Ma Harper's Creole Kitchen.
All right, for more information, of course, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Thank you so much, Ma. Still ahead on the show, snake rattle and roll. We're letting these little reptiles out where you can see them and many more at a one-of-a-kind event.
But first, get straight A's, get a half dozen donuts free. How doing good in school can pay off with delicious rewards all around town. You don't want to miss this money-saving Monday. That's next on SA Live.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, it's our Money Saving Money, and did you know that your children can score big deals and freebies all
around town with good grades, finally earning their keep.
Another incentive. The Duchess of Veal's Saving with Christina is here to tell us all about these report card perks. Welcome. Always great to have you because you talk about money and saving money. So,
Thank you.
All right, how do we do this?
Okay, so I remember when I was a kid being able to take my report card to the bowling alley and get a free game of bowling. But now as a mom, I haven't heard of anything like this. So I get on the phone and I start calling these fantastic companies that have some great offers for our kiddos. So I have some report cards for you.
Okay.
And based on your grades, I'm going to tell you
I'm the teacher's pet.
what you're able to snag with your grades. All right, so tell me what you got on your report card.
I got straight A's, and that's special.
That is very special. So there are a few companies that will only give you perks based on getting straight A's. So what you want to do is take that report card to these places and snag your freebie. Brindle's ice cream. If you get straight A's, you're going to get a free scoop of ice cream. And if ice cream is your thing, Freshest ice cream is also going to give you a free scoop of ice cream for having all A's. Wow Wow Lemonade, and I'm excited about this one. You will get a free 16-ounce frozen lemonade, and I've told my kid that he has to at least give me a sip because I think that's part of the deal.
And they've been on our show before, and it's great. I love it.
And so Krispy Kreme is special because even if you have A's and some B's on this report card here. So if you got A's and B's, Krispy Kreme will give you a free donut for every A up to 6.
So I would get 4, you would get 2, and sorry, Fiona.
She's not getting any.
I went to a party school.
But let's keep talking about these A's and B's. So in addition to those donuts, Earth's Burger is offering a free soft serve ice cream for kiddos who get A's and B's on their report card. 1,000 Degree Pizza is going to give you an entire 10-inch one-topping pizza if you're on the A or AB honor roll.
Oh, wow.
As well as 2M Smokehouse, and this one applies to you even with your C.
Oh boy.
Okay, so 2M Smokehouse is super fun because they have a tiered level. So if you're getting all A's, you're getting a few goodies. If you're getting A's and B's, you get 2. And if you have some C's on that report card, totally okay because there's a freebie for you in there as well.
And these are the places where you can take your report card to, but then there's other places that are actually tied in with your school.
Absolutely. So there are school-run programs, and for this one, your school administrator needs to call, or a teacher from the school needs to call. Texas Roadhouse, lots of different programs. They have incentives based on your attendance, meeting reading goals. They also have just achievement certificates. So if you're doing really well and your teacher wants to award you for that, Texas Roadhouse has a program for that. Schlitterbahn, also very cool. They have a reading program that can get you a discounted tickets for your friends and family, but you get free admission if you're meeting that reading goal with Schlitterbahn. Duck Donuts. This one's so neat because the teacher can award a kid a certificate that gets them a free donut based on doing a good deed or being a good friend or anything that teacher deems a nice thing that the child has done.
Spectacular achievement. I like that.
One of my favorites is, not taking advantage of this, is down there on the end with auto insurance for the young drivers, because boy, a young driver gets a driver's license and that insurance goes.
Yes, so if you have older kiddos and you're looking to save, definitely shop around with auto insurance companies because they offer different incentives. One is the good student discount, so if they're maintaining those good grades, they're going to get a lower premium, but they also have programs like taking their driver's ed class will help you save on your premium, or a drive safe device in the car, which will also help you save on your premium.
Okay, and then the other one that I love too is just come up with your own ideas. You know,
your own family rewards.
You said like a little bit of extra, maybe screen time or something, or extra dessert or whatever.
So as parents, we know what our kids like the best. So if we can add that incentive in there and just say, hey, I'm really proud of you for being able to do this. This is what I'm going to award you with this week.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Christina. For more information on Saving with Christina, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Still ahead on SA SA Live, when in doubt, zen out. Need to take a moment for yourself? We're showing you how to create your own spa day at home that will soothe all your 5 senses.
And next, struggling to have a baby? How one local fertility clinic is helping couples at a fraction of the typical cost. That's straight ahead.
Team Night Beat.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, if you're trying to start a family and you're struggling, guess what? You're not alone. It's more common than you think. 1 out of every 7 couples struggle with getting pregnant. And here to tell us how he's helping couples figure out their fertility is Dr. Francisco Arredondo, Chief Medical Officer at Positive Fertility. Welcome, welcome. All right, so it's important to know how fertile you are, before you go on the journey of trying to get pregnant. Can you tell us about the fertility vital signs?
Sure, Fiona. Thank you for having us. The most important thing is to find out why you can get pregnant, and you can do it very simply by tests that you can do in 1 day. In 1 day, you can check the sperm, which is done with a semen analysis. You can check the ovaries, which you can do with a blood test or an ultrasound, and you assess the ovarian reserve. You can check the uterus, which is done with an ultrasound and a little bit of fluid that we put in those. That fluid allows us also to check the tubes to see if there is patency, if they're open, the tubes open. So with basically 2 tests that we do simultaneously, you can basically assess 90% of all the causes of infertility. So if you are really thinking on getting pregnant and you can't, it's so simple. At least find out why not. And it's very simple with a couple of tests done in 1 day.
Because you could be under that 90% umbrella of reasons why. So what is the cost of those tests?
That test actually is done by $650. So it's not nothing, but it's actually a very simple test, a group of tests that will allow you to identify most of the causes of infertility.
So some couples, may not be able to have babies because of, say, vasectomies or tubal ligations. Are those reversible?
Yes, they could be reversible, but nowadays, I mean, in the past it was so common to try to put them back, but now with the cost and all the efficiency and efficacy that we have done with all the techniques, it's much simpler to do in vitro fertilization at a fraction of the cost sometimes of one of those tubal reversals or vasectomy reversals.
And that's the thing, is that positive fertility, it can be done at a fraction of the cost. Tell folks about that and how that's possible.
So the average cost of an IVF in the United States is anywhere between $14,000 to $18,000. We have been able to drop the cost of doing an IVF by applying a lot of the waste elimination that is done in a lot of clinics, and we maintain the same quality, we maintain the same safety, and we do it for only $6,650. So basically 1/3 of the cost of other clinics. And the people that knows our team is, we are just focused on quality and safety, but we want for every single couple that wants to have a baby to have the right to have one.
A lot of hope right now for some couples out there. There's the information on your screen. For more, or to book an appointment, call 210-404-BABY. That's 210-404-2229, or visit the website that you see, pozitivf.com. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank you, Fiona.
Still ahead on SA Live, Rudy. You may have seen the movie, and now Rudy Rudiger is coming to San Antonio, where you can see him and help a worthy cause. And next, we'll get you feeling as cool as cucumbers. We're going to show you how easy it is to relax at home with these DIY self-care kits. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, cheers to spending all day in a robe. And if you're like Mike Osterhage and had a busy weekend, he could definitely use some extra relaxing time, right? So Elsa Fernandez, owner of Eye Candy Boutique, is here to show us how to create a self-care kit that appeals to all of your senses.
Correct. We are going back to the office, going back to school. Everybody deserves some relaxation. So we're going to talk about self-care kits and how to make the ideal one. You're going to want to make the most well-rounded one that you can make. That means applying all 5 senses.
Okay.
So the first one is going to be taste. Grab any kind of little snack that you may be hard to find, that you absolutely enjoy, and it's a special moment. Whether it be a nice cup of tea, or like Fiona is giving Mike, a piece of chocolate hazelnut biscotti as a little treat. Or if you're not a sweet person and you love a savory, maybe like a spicy dried mango, just something out of the ordinary so you make that moment special for you.
Okay.
He's ready. He's already.
Well.
Yeah,
he's doing well.
That's
okay,
all he
what's
needs.
Next?
The next sense we're going to talk about is touch. So whether it be a nice beauty mist to feel more refreshed, or a hand massager, you definitely. Oh, here we go. The touch one is probably the easiest because it's everything that's going to make you feel more relaxed, whether it be like eye gel, little patches, or a sheet mask, something that you can do in as little as 5 minutes. And again, you're going to want to make something more personal. So obviously Mike enjoys a good massage. So the hand massager is right
now.
up his alley. Then that is
Yes. His
instincts are kicking in.
Yes, his instincts are kicking in.
And
Which,
then,
by the way, you can find these fairly inexpensive.
Right, that one was under $6.
In a minute.
Yeah.
Under $6.
You missed a spot. You missed a spot. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. So once he took that eye mask off, if you wanted to do a jade roller, you can cool that down to make it even more refreshing. One of those gua sha rollers, those rose quartz rollers, definitely are an amazing way to drain the lymphatic system. He is honestly just living his best life today.
Yes.
Okay, you can hold this.
Then the next one, out of touch, you're gonna have smell. So as we said before, the fresh eucalyptus in the shower is amazing to create that at-home spa effect. All you have to do is drape it over the actual shower head. The water comes through and it steams up, smelling like all eucalyptus. We have our favorite In the Weeds crystal candle to kind of set the mood as well. That one is lavender.
Are the smells helping?
Yes.
Okay.
Get that roller thing going again.
Oh, that covers the small one.
Okay.
Smell one, excuse me. Then if we move on to sight, if you have a favorite picture of a favorite memory, I have a picture right here of my grandparents waving by. If you have a favorite pet, the other thing you can do for sight is write a list of things that you like about yourself. And Mike?
Yes.
What's something you like about yourself, dear?
My co-host.
What
He gave
a
us
pro.
the pageant answer.
I know.
Okay.
So that way you have something to reference and look back and make yourself feel good. The last one is going to be here. We have a Bluetooth speaker, so if you have that go-to mood booster song, I know mine is September by Earth, Wind & Fire.
Ooh, that's
I
a
don't
good
know
one.
what yours is, but something that's going to boost your mood, help you dance around the kitchen, and make those moments feel special. Again, if you're making it for a friend or family member, make sure to have all 5 for that well-rounded experience.
All right, Elsa Fernandez of Eye Candy Boutique, thank you so much. And
Mike is.
Yes.
Where's the roller thing?
Where's the roller thing?
It's right there in the corner.
Here it is. Here it is. It's right here. Okay. All right. Tell them real quickly about Eye Candy Boutique.
I own Eye Candy Boutique. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Hey Eye Candy. We do live sales on Facebook and Instagram Wednesdays at 8 p.m. We specialize in plus sizes 12 to 24.
All right. And for all that information, you know what to do. Head to our website. Next on the show, we'll be meeting some celebrates. They're just a few of the animal stars that will be at a one-of-a-kind weekend event.
Real me with RM3.
What?
I just gave that picture of it.
Welcome back to SA Live. They aren't your traditional pet, but few animals can give you a hug or a squeeze quite like a python. And Mike Osterhage, fresh off his relaxation segment, is all tense
I needed that segment after this one. Snake Man Blaine Eden joins us with some of the critters you can see at an upcoming weekend event. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you.
All right, let's get those things out of the way. What do you got?
Okay. Well, one of the snakes that we recommend as a pet and that you can find at the expo is the corn snake. Corn snakes come in a variety of colors and patterns. This one that Fiona's going to hold, this is called a snow corn, and they're in the albino complex, so they've got pink eyes. And we recommend them as pets because they're very calm, they don't get big. If kept healthy, these snakes can live 20 to 30 years. Now the other corn snake in here is called a creamsicle tessera, and it's one of the newer pattern morphs that were created. This was created by Don Soderberg up in San Marcos.
Now, if you had one of these as a pet, what do? Put it in like a big fish tank or something like that as his home?
Actually, corn snakes can do fine in a 10 to 15 gallon aquarium by themselves. But they are more active than some of your ball pythons. But they do make good pets.
And you said some snakes actually kind of start to recognize you a little bit.
By scent, they tend to recognize their owners, and I've had snakes that do fine with me holding them and with my grandson holding them, but somebody that's never been around them has a different scent, and they tend to bite.
I'll stay away.
Don't know why.
Maybe a bad cologne or something? Are you wearing a good cologne today? Can they smell fear? That's what Mike wants to know.
I don't think they can smell fear.
There we go.
Their tongue is for smell.
One question though, when you compare a snake as a pet to a dog, you think about curling up on the couch and scratching the dog's belly or something like that. Do you do that with snakes?
You can with certain snakes.
Really?
And
there we go. See?
They love belt loops.
He was just going to crawl right into my pocket there.
Okay.
So,
all cozy.
One of the snakes that does well in your lap is the ball python. And for some strange reason, the ball python enjoys human contact.
So it'll sit on your lap like that?
Sit in your lap, sit just like that.
Well, look at it.
We call them couch potatoes of the snake world. They're short, they're fat, they're lazy.
And you said you just sat there before and this thing's on your lap while you're watching football or something.
I've watched a ball game with this in my lap and it just sits there and doesn't move.
You are beautiful, just
These have been known to live 30 to 40 years if kept healthy. And this is, I stress, if you want a reptile, Google a care sheet on how to take care of it. This snake was mistreated.
Aww.
It was underweight. It was kept in a cold environment. These are a tropical snake. They need to be 80 to 85 degrees. He was rescued by a veterinarian clinic, and then they brought it to me. He's healthy, he's got weight, but you could have seen his ribs when he was taken in.
All right, we've only got about 45 seconds left. Look at these little guys right here. How old are they now?
Now, these are about 2 weeks old. These are African spurred tortoises, also called stulcatas, largest land tortoise in the world. They come from Africa. They can get up to 200 pounds, and they do recognize their owners.
They do. Okay. All right, and you can see all of these reptiles and a whole lot more this week in the Texas Reptile Expo is happening Saturday, Sunday, starting 10 a.m. at the Lions Club in McQueenie. For more information, go to our website, SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, and tickets are for sale. Blaine, thank you very much. Good seeing you, sir.
All right, well, if you love football, chances are you know who this guy is. Rudy. Rudy is coming to San Antonio, where you can see him next.
Welcome back to SA Live. Rudy. Boy, if you know the blockbuster hit Rudy, it is a wonderful movie, whether you're a Notre Dame fan or not, based on the inspiring and extraordinary life and story of Rudy Rudiger. Then you'll be excited to know that he's going to be in town this weekend.
He's teaming up with the Ray Feo Scholarship Foundation to help raise money and also for a watch party for the Ohio State Notre Dame game.
Most
most of us are familiar with the inspirational story behind the blockbuster hit Rudy. Daniel Rudy Rudiger carved his name in the history books as perhaps the most inspiring graduate at the University of Notre Dame.
Well, after high school, I went to work. And while you're working, you say, man, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this the rest of my life. Then the Navy beacons, and I joined the Navy during Vietnam, come back from the Navy, go back to work. Then a tragedy happens, and I go towards my dream and found the little junior college, and bam, that's how it all started.
Today, the Emmy Award-winning motivational keynote speaker continues to inspire, making his rounds at different events, including right here in San Antonio.
Will they get to chat with you and see you?
Oh, yeah. Whatever they want, any questions they want to interact.
All the inspiration that you have given people, how does that make you feel?
I think that everybody inspired. It has an inspirational moment. I get inspired by it. So there's a lot of people, whether, this is interesting. To me, it's interesting. It may be simple, but I live in Las Vegas, and I'm driving down the road, and I see this homeless guy jump out of one of those, he sleeps in one of those drains, And I say, hey, dude, you need a shirt? He said, yes, I'll give him some shirts. They had Rudy on them. We're giving them away. And I see him a couple days later, he's still wearing the shirt. I said, that's great. So I gave him another one in case that one got dirty. And when you show up to help someone, you don't know who they're helping or you're helping them. So my whole thing about the Notre Dame moment, I had a lot of people help me get there and stay there. So that was important. And you don't know who those people are. They just show up when your attitude's right, with thoughts. You find out you have to earn your way to everything you want. And you're not entitled to anything. And once I learned that, my whole life changed. A lot of people give up because, it didn't go my way. No, that means you got to find another way.
Yes.
That's where you want to be, right?
Yes, you're giving me goosebumps. It's so true. It's so true.
And one kid showed up after the speech. I mean, they're much more successful than I've ever been. He played quarterback for Navy. I said, oh my God, I know who you are. I watched you. You were the man. He said, no, you're the man, because we watched your movie before we played you guys. He was a lieutenant in the Navy. My whole point is it's not your rank that makes you special. It's your heart.
Well, you're a hero to so many people. Who's your hero?
Man, I find different heroes all the time. Well, my dad, who, worked 3 jobs, of course, he's my hero. My mother, she's my queen.
Do you have any inspiring words you'd like to share with someone watching that might be struggling with?
Yeah, get better each day at what you're doing. You don't know who's watching you. You don't know who you could help because you never know where. So there's always different heroes.
For SA Live,
don't be entitled to anything. Just work hard, get better each day.
I'm Jen Tobias Chusky.
The Game Day Watch Party is to raise scholarship funds for the Dos Amigos Dos Reyes campaign for Re Feo. Tickets are also intended to benefit the fund. They run $150 per person.
And it's happening this Saturday from 4:30 to 10 p.m. at the Central Catholic Convocation Center. For more information, head over to SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
Tomorrow on SA Live, we are ready to join the line for Southside's first barbecue buffet. We check out this local joint's menu.
Plus, it's a special anniversary for Nothing But Cake. We find out what they have in store for the 25th anniversary. All that and more tomorrow, 1 p.m. right here on SA Live.
If you want to protect your major appliances from power surges, KSAT local expert John Wayne Service Company shows us how.
Hi, I'm Chris with John Wayne Service Company's electrical department, and today we will be installing a total home surge protector. Let's go check it out. All right, so what I just did here was I opened up the panel and ensured there was sufficient amount of space inside the panel for the new surge protector as well as the breaker that will be installed with it. In addition to that, I inspected the grounding system to make sure that all the connections were tight and that it was large enough to meet modern day code requirements. And so everything looks good here. We're gonna go on. Well, the Total Home Surge Protector is going to protect your really expensive appliances like your refrigerator, washer, dryer. I mean, any appliance you can name, your HVAC system. It's going to protect those from electrical surges, similar to the way that your TV would be protected. Surge protectors are really, really good for all this new distance learning that we're doing. A lot of kids at home using, technology, and if that technology goes out due to electrical surge, well, that could set them back for a few days. A lot of customers do ask me, Chris, will you have to turn off the power? And the answer is no. I don't have to turn off the power. You can keep the AC going, keep working from home, and not have to worry about losing your Wi-Fi with the power going out. It's a completely non-invasive procedure. Once again, my name's Chris, and if you are interested in getting a Total Home Surge Protector, give us a call or visit us on the web at johnwayne.com.
Today.
Hey, back to the Pigskin Classic. KSAT passed out $48,000 in scholarships to 12 winners, 2 from each of the schools that participated, and also $25,000 to Gridiron Heroes.
So cool. And of course, this Thursday, we're going to have our home improvement show, so lots of great ideas that we'll get to share.
Yes, indeed. And don't forget to keep sending in those back-to-school pictures. School spirit, we'd love to see them anytime. We will have a whole lot more tomorrow, 1 o'clock.